France. Aujourd'hui, Huawei, on est super content d'avoir eu la chance d'ouvrir encore un brand store à Phoenix Mall, qui est aussi beaucoup de footfall quand même si on a pas mal de revendeurs tout autour, mais c'était important pour la marque aussi d'être présent, parce que aujourd'hui c'est aussi la demande du client de voir Huawei un peu plus dans les malls. Aujourd'hui, on a aussi pas mal de nouveaux produits qui sont sortis, dont les nouvelles smartwatches qui étaient déjà quand même très populaires chez Huawei par rapport au fait que nous avons des fonctionnalités très intéressantes comme la montre, la GT2 qui tient déjà 2 semaines, qui a toutes les fonctionnalités de heart rate, sleep rate entre autres, et le sport. Et aujourd'hui, on lance quand même 3 nouvelles gammes de smartwatch, dont la Watch Fit, qui est aujourd'hui la montre la plus accessible sur le marché par rapport à ce qu'il y a, même chez nous, qui est la montre la plus accessible. On a la nouvelle GT2 Pro, qui est aussi une des dernières watches de Huawei, et on a aussi la GT2E. Faute de temps, on va passer surtout sur la Watch Fit et la GT2 Pro. Et c'est mon collègue Ahmed qui va vous présenter en live cette fois-ci, pas besoin de vidéo, on va vraiment vous montrer ce qu'on pourra vous montrer en tout cas avec les fonctionnalités qu'il y a sur les watches. Merci encore, Ahmed, up to you now.
Yes, good afternoon guys, it's always nice to see you. Today we will have a look at the watches, the 3D watches we launched. Last year we launched the Watch GT2, and it was like a new product to the customers here in Mauritius. And it was really popular that many customers now start to use a smartwatch for the first time. So it democratized the idea of having a smartwatch for customers who never used a smartwatch before, right? So now we have, we can say, a full portfolio of smartwatches. It's the first time we launch a smartwatch which is budget-oriented for customers who are looking for something affordable, which is the Watch Fit. And we have also the Watch GT2E, which is in between the Watch GT2 and the Watch Fit. And the most premium one is the Watch GT2 Pro. So this we will talk about today. So let's start with the Watch Fit. The Watch Fit, as you can see here, this is a watch which has a rectangular design. Usually the usual smartwatches has a rounded display. So this is a new form factor. When you look at it, the rectangular design, it has a bigger display than even the Watch GT2, which means it will fit more information. The amount of information you will see on the display is much more. So the display here is 1.64 inch. It's an AMOLED display. So this means it's really vibrant and vivid colors. It's also power efficient and much brighter, so you won't have problem to see the screen in bright sunlight, right? So this is the display. Also, as part of the display, for the people nowadays, think of the watch or rather a smartwatch as an accessory, right? So sometimes when you buy a mechanical watch, either it is analog or digital, it looks the same every day. All you can do maybe change the strap, right? But a smartwatch, it has a variety of customization. Like for example, if I show you here, this is one watch face, it's digital. If I long press and I go through the different watch faces, I can change it to analog. Like if I wanted to look as a classic watch, I'll choose this watch face. So as you can see now, I changed the look completely of the watch by just few taps, right? So through the Huawei Health app that we have, that you connected to your phone, you have more than 130 watch faces. It's actually a store for watch faces. So I have many more customization. Even though you can even make it more personal by just putting a photo from your gallery. Like for example, a photo of your cat, your dog, your loved ones. Yeah. So something like that. Joel is putting his baby girl. It's yours. So as you can see here,
for example,
something like that.
You want.
Yeah. So as you can see here, you can customize it to make a watch face nobody else has. It's really personal to you, and that's something nice. Also, you can customize. In terms of the watch itself, of course, if you're gonna buy a watch, you would want to put it most of the time. So this watch is very light. It's about 34 grams. So it's very, very light. Also, the silicone is really soft. So when you put it for a long time, it won't irritate your skin. It's really light, which means comfortable. And even you can keep it while you're sleeping to do the sleep tracking. So we will talk about the sleep tracking in a bit. So this means it's very comfortable, it's very light, and you can keep it for a long time without feeling that there's something heavy or tight on your skin. In terms of battery, this watch can last on a single charge for 10 days. So you charge it every 10 days, and you don't have to charge it after 2 and 3 days like most of the smartwatches that we have here in the market. This is great, 10 days. And in
just one thing about the 10 days battery life, it's important to note that all the smartwatches except Huawei can last like 1 or 2 days maximum. We can keep a watch for 10 days with one charge.
Yes. So speaking of charging, the charger that comes with the watch here, it can charge it from 0 to 100% in about 60 minutes. So it's about 1 hour. So it also has really fast charging. So if we did like, let's say, not everyone will wait for whole hour to charge. Maybe you're in a hurry. Maybe you want to go to like late in the morning. All of us happen to us, right? So you just put it for 5 or 10 minutes on the charger. You can use it for up to 1 day. One whole day for just 5 minutes on charge. So this means long battery life and also really fast charging. So as you can see here, it's really beautiful design. It's really trendy, light, very customizable, and we have 3 colors. We have this green color here, and we have the pink color. So pink, green, and black. These 3 colors.
All the 3 colors.
Yeah. So all the 3 colors are available here, and between these 3 colors, I think there will be something that fit all the tastes. Like for example, the pink for the ladies and the girls. If you want something funky, maybe you'll get this green one with silver. And if you want something subtle that will work with any outfit or any mood, I think the black one will fit in this category. In terms of health feature, here this watch can monitor workout. Of course, if you're working out, this will be like an activity tracker and workout tracker. So, but we have something interesting here on this watch fit. This year has been like really, if I might say, a nightmare. It's been a weird year, right? And in other countries it's even worse. People are still stuck at home in lockdown and all. So they can't go to the gym, right? Or we can't work out, we can't go and just work out, meet somebody and just do the normal activities. So we created something here, it's called fitness courses. So what fitness courses basically does is just that you have a personal coach on the watch to show you how to do the exercise. So if I can show you one here, for example this, as you can see here, it is showing you how to do the exercise. You see, it's like animation. Wait for it, the countdown when it goes. Here. So you have the watch on your wrist, and it is showing you how to do the exercise, and at the same time it's monitoring your heart rate, it's monitoring your like activity, it's recording the time, if you're running it will record the distance and all that. So all that just on the watch. So you get like a movie or an animation here of the exercise to show you how to do it. Of course we have 12 different courses. This for the leg workout. There's another one here. There's another exercise, just like a kind of push-up. So you can record all that on the watch, and you have your personal coach on your wrist. You don't have to watch even a YouTube video about it.
Even if you are in the office, there's a special sport activity for the office. So you just have
stretch,
to
yeah. Stretch when you're sitting down.
It shows you how to do it, and it's a very good.
So we have more than 96 workout mode here. So from swimming to hiking, running, all the kind of workouts, indoor, outdoor, it's supported here. So if you're a kind of active person that you work out regularly, that would be a great choice for you. However, not all of us work out, right? Sometimes life is really busy, we spend our time in the office the whole day and all that. we have something here called activity record. So what you can see here, this is my activity for today since I put the watch in the morning. It records how much steps I walked today, how many hours I've been active, and if I've been working out for how many minutes. So this is great. Why? Because even if you're not working out, it still can monitor your activity. So if I go down here, this is the most interesting part, that you will see how many calories you burn just by walking. So, for example, if you are trying to lose weight and you don't have time to work out, just by a simple walk, you will tell how many calories you have burned during the day. So this is something that's really nice for people who doesn't have the chance to move around or have active life. Okay. Other than that, we have, of course, the heart rate. So you can monitor your heart rate in real time. Again, that would be useful if you're working out. If your heart rate goes too high, you will know it's time to cool down a little. You have also stress monitoring, and you have the SpO2 or the saturation of the oxygen in the blood. So this is a special sensor in the watch that monitor the level of oxygen in the blood. So let me just make a quick demonstration for you here, how this works. So first, the heart rate. If I go here, like my heart rate is currently 88, and you see it's creating a graph. So it will show you this graph the whole day, and the highest heart rate is here is 122, and the lowest is 60, right? If I want to do the SpO2 here, so it will tell you to stay still and keep the watch tight on your wrist. And now it's measuring the amount of oxygen in my blood with the light sensor at the back. It will take few seconds, but of course the oxygen in the blood is really important. When we inhale the oxygen in the air, it ends in the lung and goes in the bloodstream. Usually a healthy person should have 90% or more oxygen in the blood, right? Less than 70%, then you have a health issue. Of course, you will feel it. You won't feel like you're feeling okay. So again, this is not a medical device by any means. It's just tell you few ideas about your vitals, like the heart rate, like the SpO2. So like right now, it's telling me that the oxygen in the blood is 98%. A lot of oxygen here, so that's good. That's a good thing, right? So that's the measurement. Of course, if it goes towards the orange, which means less oxygen.
And if you're doing gym or whatsoever,
sorry?
If you're in the gym,
Yeah.
doing yoga,
Yeah.
how does it calculate
Calculate.
the
It detects the heart rate from this sensor. You see there is a green light sensor here, and there is red light. The red light is for the blood, the oxygen in the blood, and the green for the heart rate. And it has like a gyroscope sensor for the movement. So it detects, like for example, if you do workout, it detects the movement in a certain degree to know how much, for example, how much steps, how fast you're going, all that. So it's sensors built in the watch itself. Just like the phone when you're watching a YouTube video, you're holding the phone like that. When you turn it, it turns the screen. This called gyroscope. So you have a 6-axis gyroscope in here to detect the movement in different directions.
Speaking about yoga, you can also choose and choose the pose you're doing, like yoga. You just click on this one, yoga here, and you just need to fasten it close to your watch, to your wrist, sorry, and then it will start to measure.
So for the watch fit also we have something called sleep tracking. So what is sleep tracking? Sleep tracking is actually a really interesting feature because not all of us work out, but all of us sleep, right? We agree on that. All of us sleep. No one is a vampire here. We all sleep. So you can sleep with a watch. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. That's why I'm saying it's only for 34 grams, and you can hold it if you.
I have one color specific.
Yeah, it's really light. So sleep tracking it's a feature. Sleep tracking is a feature to analyze your sleep. Now you give everyone watch, they are not focusing anymore.
Now they're not watching.
Yeah, they are not watching anymore. So sleep tracking is a feature to analyze your sleep. The most important aspect you will get from the sleep tracking is the deep sleep. So any human being has 4 different phases of sleep. You have light sleep, you have deep sleep, you have REM sleep or REM sleep, stands for rapid eye movements. This is when we see dreams, and of course when you wake up, right? So the most, yes. Heart failure. You mean heart failure in terms of like stroke?
Yeah.
Usually when you near a stroke, either your heart rate is really high or really low. So yeah, of course it will detect that. So if you go from the phone, from the application, you can put the heart rate, the alert for the heart rate. Like here, there is here continuous heart rate, right? And there is something for the heart rate alert. So you choose which number is high and which number is low. So if your heart, for example, stay more than 140, more than 10 minutes, the watch will start vibrating. Less than 50, more than 10 minutes, the watch will start vibrating. So this will be also useful for people with heart condition, hypertension, stuff like that. So it can alert you if there's something wrong going on. Okay? Yeah, back to sleep tracking. So sleep tracking, the most important information that you will get from sleep tracking is the deep sleep. Why deep sleep is important? If I can give you an example, what is deep sleep is like when you have your phone and it's completely out of charge and you put it to charge when it's off, right? This is exactly what happened to our body. When we are in deep sleep, all the organs are on idle and charging for the next day. So any human being needs about 2 hours each night of deep sleep. So for example, you're sleeping for 6 hours, at least 2 hours of them should be deep sleep. So what will happen if I don't have enough deep sleep? I'll be tired during the day, maybe have headache, yawning, not able to focus, stuff like that. It happens to all of us, right? So the watch here will record the different phases of sleep, and it will tell you about your deep sleep, how long, and in which time of the night you had deep sleep. Of course, the 2 hours won't be continuous. It can be like from 1 to 2 a.m. you have maybe 15 minutes, from 2 to 3 you have another 20 minutes, but in the end should be another all 2 hours. Now the question someone might ask me, how the watch will know that I'm sleeping, right? That's a good question. So from 2 things, from the heart rate, because obviously when you're sleeping your heart rate is really low, and from the movement. When you're sleeping you don't move that much like when you're awake, right? So this is a really interesting feature. So the watch will analyze your sleep, will tell you about your deep sleep, and if you don't have enough deep sleep, maybe it can suggest some solutions like don't eat right before you sleep, go to sleep early, stuff like that, right? But again, this is not a medical device. It's just something to watch out for your activity, right? So this is the watch fit. The watch fit, like I said, we have 3 colors. So it's 5,000 rupees, which means it can be the first smartwatch for many customers because it's affordable.
It's less than 5,000 rupees. It's
4,999. Yeah, okay. One shy of rupee.
Yeah.
5,000, one shy of rupee. So 5,000 rupees or 4,999. So this means it is more affordable to many customers. So many customers before they didn't have a smartwatch or didn't think about buying a smartwatch. When they get in the store and see what this watch can do, so it might change the perception about what a smartwatch can help you with.
Et juste pour conclure, on va prendre un exemple typique qui est Corinne, par exemple, dans cette watch-là, qui n'a pas besoin de porter de watch, qui ne porte pas de watch, et qui, comme par hasard, a aussi un téléphone Huawei. Il lui suffit justement de porter la watch, qui est super léger. Elle pose la question parce que je dormais avec moi, oui, c'est léger, c'est vraiment simple. Et pas besoin de sortir son téléphone de son sac pour savoir qu'il y a un appel qui rentre, qu'il y a une notification. Donc on a tout déjà dessus. Et ce qui est plus sympa, c'est que c'est aussi très esthétique. Et ça fait un peu plus moderne. Mais vraiment très pratique. Tu poses la question, Corinne, est-ce que pourquoi j'ai mesuré mon sommeil, pourquoi mon heart rate? C'est aussi important, c'est vrai que pas besoin de faire du sport forcément, mais c'est bon de savoir. Et cette semaine-ci, mon heart rate était quand même assez élevé. Peut-être que je suis stressé, mauvais sommeil, pas suffisamment de deep sleep comme il a dit. Et c'est un outil en tout cas qui nous aide juste pour suivre ce qu'on fait des activités sans forcément quelqu'un qui fait du sport tous les jours, etc.
Et maintenant, est-ce que c'est en dessus à garantie, si jamais
Bien sûr, tous nos produits sont sans garantie. Alors, bonne question, oui, c'est bon, on peut nager avec dans l'eau douce, je précise. Ça résiste jusqu'à 10 mètres pardon, 50 meters.
50 meters, yeah, water resistant. In fresh water.
But in salt water?
No, salt water, you know, if the watch gets dry, the salt will still be inside. So that's why we say 50 meters for 10 minutes in fresh water. So don't take it to the sea. If you take a shower with it, it's fine. But swim in the ocean can be a problem. So that's the watch fit. Now let's move to the most premium one, which is the watch GT2 Pro. Okay? So the watch GT2 Pro, it's a really interesting product. It has the DNA from the watch GT2, so it has a similar design. But it's all about the materials that this watch is made of. Okay? So why are we calling it Pro? Usually when you hear the word Pro, you will know that this is the most feature-rich among all the devices, right? And that's true here. So first, the materials that this watch is made of are really premium. The body here is made of titanium. Anybody heard about titanium before? Titanium is it's a really tough, it's a really solid metal, and usually they make the bulletproof vests for the police and the soldier from titanium. Why titanium? Because it's really tough and really light at the same time, so you won't have a problem of moving around. So titanium here, it's really a premium material. It's really solid, and at the same time, it's not really heavy, so the watch is still light. This is the body of the watch. At the back here, it's made of ceramic. So ceramic here is really soft, so when you put it in your skin, you're wearing the watch for a long time, it won't irritate your skin, it's really soft, and we can say skin friendly, right? And on the front here, the gloss on the front, it has sapphire crystal. Sapphire crystal here meaning what? Sapphire is a gemstone, right? And sapphire is the most solid material on the planet, only second to diamond. This means it's really hard to scratch this screen, right? So it's a really premium material. Again, when we talk about smartwatch, usually most of them are made of aluminum. If it's really premium and it's made of stainless steel, the sapphire and the titanium usually on the watches, that mechanical watches like Tissot, Rolex, they're really expensive watches. So here we are having we can say the best of both worlds. We have the features of the smartwatch and the very premium material of a mechanical watch. So we have sapphire, titanium, and ceramic, very premium materials. And actually, from other brands, when you compare it to other brands, like I said, the mechanical watches, you can pay a big amount of money to get these materials on a watch. Okay, so these are the materials. In terms of features, this watch, just like the watch GT2, it can stay 2 weeks on battery, so you can charge it only twice a month. So it's really long battery life. The display here is 1.39-inch AMOLED display, so it's a really beautiful and bright display. Again, we have the same feature here, as you can see here. This is like a digital analog feature, analog watch. If I want to change it, I'll long press here. And I'll change the watch face to maybe a more sporty look, like something like that. So in one tap, I changed completely the look of the watch. We have two versions here. Yeah. So we have the sport one. This is like a silicone strap. It's actually called fluoroelastomer, so it's more durable than the silicone and more soft also. And this is the classic one that comes with genuine leather strap. The genuine leather strap usually comes with extra strap, which is the black one. That's why it's more expensive. But both the watches has the same materials: titanium, ceramic, and sapphire. In terms of health features, it's the same, similar to watch fit. So you have the heart rate sensor, you have the stress, it can show you the weather, and also one thing about this watch that the watch fit doesn't have is that you can take calls directly from this watch. So it has a speaker and microphone at the back. So when you receive a call, you can take it directly from the watch. So for example, if you're driving, something like that, you don't want to get a fine, you know, so you can take the call directly from the watch. More than that, you have 2 GB of storage on the watch directly. You can put music from your phone on the watch. So you can connect Bluetooth earphones and listen to music directly from the watch. So for example, if you're going to the gym, you don't want to keep your phone on you all the time. Just the watch, it will monitor your activities, and at the same time you can listen to your favorite music. So this is something great that we introduced with the watch GT2, and now we have it with the watch GT2 Pro. Also, this watch supports wireless charging, now universal wireless charging, meaning if I have, for example, my P40 Pro here, and I want to charge the watch, so the P40 Pro supports a feature called reverse wireless charging. So it can charge other devices wirelessly, right? So I put my P40 Pro here and I'll put the watch on it, and it will start charging from the P40 Pro. Of course, can charge from any wireless charger as well, right? So this is something that new to the watch GT2 Pro. We can show them the one up.
Yes, sure.
We also have an NFC feature in the watch here. So if you have a photo in your gallery on your phone, you touch it to the watch to make a watch face.
So I can give you an example right now. Let's take a picture of this lady. That's it. You can see the picture here. Sorry, my password. Okay, that's it. Okay, now I just need to touch it with my phone, and you'll see the picture is already loaded. Here you are. So you can take any pictures of whatever you want.
What do you do?
I just need to take a picture, touch it with my watch, and it appears now.
Touching only?
Touching on it.
Nothing to
Nothing. Nothing.
But of course, you need to have NFC on your phone, because the NFC, that the communication between the watch and the phone has to happen with something called NFC.
So you can see the previous pictures that I've
work
taken
with
on my
all smartphone brands or just
Just Huawei, because it uses Huawei chip.
out our share? But other applications like Huawei and work on other brands?
Yeah, of course.
Okay.
Even on iOS, you can connect all these watches
So you can call
to any smartphone.
You can call with another brand?
Yeah, of course, yeah. You can take calls, you can call from the watch if you have the favorite contacts on the watch. Okay? So, as you can see guys, here now we have a full portfolio of smartwatches. We have the Watch Fit, the most affordable and feature-rich smartwatch. Then we have the Watch GT2e, which is another affordable version of the Watch GT2. The Watch GT2, of course, we have the ladies edition, the classic and the sport one. And for the premium customers that need the best in terms of materials and features, we have the Watch GT2 Pro. Okay? That's it. Any questions?
So if I can see, it's the return of the watch, because everyone nowadays they can see the clock, whatever they want to do on their phone. No, so Huawei is coming back to basics, to the watch.
Well, you can say it's coming to basics, but also this has many features of the smartphone still. So it's not a smartwatch not only to show you the time, and it can show you so many features that usually you had to have a professional devices to run. Yes. Well, since
GT2, for example, the previous model, which was the GT2, has been the best seller on the island, everywhere in the world, by the way, because it had features that none of other smartwatches had. On a la GT2, puis on a la... Alors, ça c'est la GT2e, ici j'ai que les nouveaux modèles.
GT2 looks exactly like this, different materials. It looks exactly like this.
Yeah, it's just... But since we started the smartwatch of Huawei, like this is GT1, for example, same thing, 2 weeks battery life, it was the best feature that people were looking for. When you're looking for a smartwatch, it's not because you want to do some fitness. It's also because you want something that looks like a watch, because you can see It looks like a watch, first of all. Aesthetically, physically, it looks like a watch. Second thing is the battery life. You don't want to have a watch after 2 days, you don't even have a time. But on this one, it lasts 2 weeks with one charge. So this is where we did a step further and brought something new in the smartwatches. Alors, ce week-end, c'est spécialement aujourd'hui et jusqu'à dimanche, vous achetez la Watch Fit et vous avez un Bluetooth speaker en cadeau, un Bluetooth headset. Alors, et voilà, pour le Watch Fit qui est lancé aujourd'hui en même temps avec la Huawei Watch GT2 Pro. Juste pour la Watch Fit par exemple, vous aurez ça en cadeau aujourd'hui, samedi et dimanche.
Et sinon le prix revient à combien après?
Alors la Watch Fit est à 4 999 roupies. La Watch GT2 Pro, comme vous pouvez le voir ici, est à partir de 12 999 roupies pour la version sport. Et la version classique est à 14 999 roupies, comme c'est écrit juste là. Alors autre chose aussi à savoir, dans le nouveau Brainstorm, on a une promotion aujourd'hui. On a une offre quand même assez spéciale et exceptionnelle. C'est-à-dire que ce que vous allez acheter aujourd'hui, pas que les watches, mais tout ce que vous allez acheter dans le shop à Phoenix aujourd'hui, vous aurez un voucher de l'équivalent de ce que vous avez acheté à 10%. Par exemple, vous achetez la watch qui coûte 14 999 roupies, vous aurez 10% de ce montant-là en voucher que vous pouvez utiliser chez Eurosport. Et si vous achetez par exemple aussi la P40 Pro, qui est quelque part par là, qui vous coûte 39 999 roupies, ça fait un voucher de 3 999 roupies. C'est un joli montant que vous pouvez dépenser chez Eurosport. Et cette promo sera valide toute la semaine, même la semaine prochaine. Voilà un peu pour l'offre. D'autres questions? Non? Très bien, merci.